Welcome to your mindful wellness break. Let's warm our bodies up, to warm our muscles up for good, safe stretching. So, kind shoulder hug, big inhale, big sigh, big inhale, big sigh, big inhale, big sigh. We'll warm up. We're going to reach, lift the heel, reach, low, low, shoulder, shoulder. Ready? Reach, reach, low reach, shoulder, shoulder. Really yawn, lift the heel, your way, your level for reaching. Shoulder, shoulder. 2 more cycles. Reach, reach, low reach, shoulder, shoulder. Reach, look with our eyes, be here with all our wonderful senses. Shoulder, shoulder. Excellent. Making sure we've got a healthy rotation in our hips, toes in, heels in, toes in. So today we need a chair with a high back. Some wonderful stretching planned for you today. So using the high back, stepping away, we're going to cross those feet, cross them comfortably, whole foot, and so just adjust them so the knees are comfortable. And then we're going to sink, sprout into those sit bones, line up the ears with the arms, have a nice stretch underneath the arms. And be here now. Feel the stretch in the muscle group that we're stretching. Feel the breath. Expand the lungs. Contract the lungs. And then come up for a moment to switch the feet. So just take the back foot, cross it in front, move the feet around so it's comfortable, and sink back in your body's way. Adjust it so that your knees are comfortable. Sink deeper into this moment right here, right now, knowing what you're doing while you're doing it. Feel the stretch, feel the arms. Listen loudly. Just let sound float in. Excellent. From here, we're going to come into a high lunge, but our focus is the calf muscle. So lift the heel and sink the heel. Lift the heel, sink the heel. And adjust so it's a good stretch. And a reminder, as soon as you feel a stretch in the muscle, stay there and use the breath to deepen a stretch, not pushing. Otherwise, we're getting in to unsafe tendon or ligament stretching. Now from here, bend that front knee, coming up to one of my favorite stretches. Sprout up the thigh bone, square the hips, bend that supporting knee, bend the knee, make sure you're stable on the chair, deep into the psoas muscle. Breathe deep. It's important we get enough oxygen. We have 10 systems going on trying to get enough oxygen from our breathing. So deep breathing. Release this leg. we're going to take it into a quad stretch. You could use a strap to hold the ankle, pant leg, foot, just make sure it's in alignment, or ankle. Adjust, bend that supporting knee, and then you can play here with the angle of the spine. Activate, create space between the spine. Nice, good stretch for you, your body's way. Breathe deep. And release. To release that, we're going to cross the knee across center. Lift the heel and move the pelvis. Excellent. Walk towards the chair. Let's have a rest for a minute. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's use our listening today. Letting sound float in. Letting be any analyzing of sound, figuring it out, labeling it. Just, isn't it interesting, all these sounds in my house, outside the house? Maybe kids, dogs, telephone. Just sound. Keeping our arms like this. Step back. Feet in a sumo. We've got log rolling. Bend the knees and we roll. Log rolling. So keep log rolling. Adjust your feet for your body's way. Modify. You can modify it this way. So, and then you can adjust your feet, bring them hip width apart, and log rolling here. Hang, undulate up, fingertips on your shoulders, roll it back. Roll it forward, both forward and both back. And let's do that on the other side. Take it on over to the other side. So what did we start with? We started with the lunge. Focus on the calf stretch. Heel up, sink in. Heel up, sink, or you could just sink and hold. You could really use that breath. Breathe in, breathe out as you sink that heel down. And get prepared. You can bring the foot in a little bit. Get prepared to lift. Bend that supporting leg. Sprout up the thigh bone. Square the hip. Adjust your chair. Bend the knee. And open. Make sure your chair is stable. Breathe deep. And release. Adjust your chair. Same leg. Quad stretch. Adjust your chair. Adjust your body. Bent supporting leg. Activate the spine, and then you can play with the angle of your spine. Breathe deep. Listen to sounds from a mindful attitude of, isn't it interesting? Excellent. And release. Stepping it back. Feet parallel under our hips. Can line up the ears with the arms. And then we're going to dangle one arm and we're going to give it a good shake. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake out all the stress from the shoulder, down the arm, wrist, fingers. Feel that. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Then make a fist. Roll in the wrist. And other arm. Make sure you're not getting too much of a stretch underneath the arm or in the shoulder. Make it comfortable. Shake, shake it, shake it, shake it. Breathe deep. We've got 10 systems in our body and they all need proper oxygen. Make a fist. Roll in the wrist, feeling the wrist. Knowing what you're doing while you're doing it. Excellent. Walking forward. Let's do a little kayaking. Maybe I'll turn forward to do it. These are our kayak paddles. You're going to dip it in the water, pull back. Dip it in, pull back. And then we're actually making a figure 8. And reverse. Paddle goes in the back of the water. Push that water forward. Push. Moving the spine. How different our life would be without the flexibility, mobility of the spine. And elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades. Tucking around. Let's do our breath. Our finale, side body. On the ball of the foot. Take it over, let the elbow bend, listen with our ear, hang, be here now. Maybe you can hear the sound of your breath. Just listening to sounds. We don't have to analyze any sounds, react to them, do anything. Isn't that interesting? Excellent. Before we switch sides, this arm, hold the wrist. Over we go. Take it on over to the other side. Ball of the foot behind comfortably. Square those hips. Big full inhale, maybe a big sigh. Breathe. Feeling the stretch. Just letting sounds float inwards. Even inwardly say, isn't that interesting? Notice your inner bodily response. Isn't that interesting? And release. And I think this calls for one more log roll. So sumo, comfortable, squeeze those shoulder blades, micro bend in the knees, and you'll be shifting in your hips too, so that's okay. Excellent. Hold the elbows, hang the head. 30 seconds here. Hang. Knowing what you're doing while you're doing it. Know that you're hanging upside down. Savoring this moment that's just yours. And then bring the elbows to the side, center, side, center. Adjust it for your body's way. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Shake both arms now. Head nodding no. Yes. No. Rolling up, undulate that spine. Palms on our lower back. Give ourselves some support. Yawning back. Finish offering our mind. Hold the back of the head. Feel the inner bodily response. Big breath in. Big sigh. Our eyes. Stimulate the tear ducts. Gentle pressure. Big breath in. Big sigh. The jaw. Were you clenching your jaw today? Space between the teeth. Feel the bodily response from your hands. Holding the jaw. Big breath in. Back of the neck and the forehead. Big breath in. Big sigh. Lower back in the forehead. And how about a nice, safe hug? Hand under, your right hand under the armpit, thumb peeks out. Wide hand, little squeeze. Close your eyes. Feel this. You have your own support system. Feel your breath. Feel the quality of this on the inside. Thank you, everybody.